why tonight, Brent, both of these teams are full of sharpshooters.
Well, important. Shooting is rhythm. How do you establish that rhythm? You got to move the ball, move yourself, and maybe the team that gets hot first is going to be the one that ultimately comes out on top.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Now here's Prince. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Prince kicks to Giannis. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Now here's Hart. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Misses from close range. Hart with it. And Brunson has it in the corner. Drills it from outside.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Now here's Lopez. After the miss from Damian Lillard, Giannis kicks to Prince. Pass to Kuzma. Lillard against Brunson. Prince, the pass to Giannis. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. Prince can't hit. New York with the ball. Here's Bridges. And it's good off the back rim and in.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. There's the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. Towns, no luck. Bucks trail by 5. Lillard attacking. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Powering through on the dribble drive, Lillard has the body control to take that hit and still score the basketball.
Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Lillard with it. Brunson picks him up. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Giannis against Hart. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
And here's Brunson outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Bucks trail by 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Giannis. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Brunson. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And the Bucks with possession. It's a 5-point game. And New York, looking at who they've got. Achua is out there with Bridges. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Payne. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Oh, free throws good from Lillard. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Trent subbed in for Damian Lillard. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby's got his first bucket in this one.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Lopez is checked in for the Bucks.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Trent passes to Prince. Back to Trent. And stolen by Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And here's Prince outside. The Knicks pull it in. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all.
And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review.
Taking the 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kevin Porter. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. Anunoby passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Prince. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Anunoby.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. So he comes up empty, missing both. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons. Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
The Bucks making a switch here. Porter's checked in. The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Brunson, one of those players that is just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Porter finds Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Prince against Anunoby. Lillard the pass to Prince. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. Prince can't hit. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. That one good for 2.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Giannis charging into the lane in the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Brunson. Milwaukee with the rebound. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Porter kicks to Lillard. Pass to Lopez. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Porter outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's just a 4-point Knicks lead. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks up 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Bucks trail by 4. They've got Portis. Porter is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Sims in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And Damian Lillard one time rising up for everybody.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Brunson. And it's denied.
How about the reach from Portis there?
It's good from long range. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
There's no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Kuzma passes to Porter. Back to Kuzma. Now Lillard. Towns with the defensive effort.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Brunson finds Bridges. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Bobby Portis, and it's Prince in for Kevin Porter. Here's Lillard, 11 points in the game. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Prince kicks to Giannis. From the arc. Prince misses. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Bridges outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Giannis with it. Hart covering. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And here's Brunson outside. And the 3-ball is good. Brunson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Here's Lillard. Basket counts. Lillard's got 13.
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
Pass to Hart. Brunson against Lillard. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Giannis passes to Lillard. Back to Giannis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. The Knicks leading by 7. Brunson outside. Prince against Bridges. And stolen by Kuzma. Antetokounmpo inside. He doesn't hit that one. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Another shot. Here's Towns. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And what a rebounder Towns is. The rapid intensity, the way he positions himself. Love the hustle.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for OG Anunoby.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bucks trail by 8. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the basket is good.
Look, Kuzma will get inside there and bang around, and he's going to take it down.
New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Brunson with a head of steam. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kuzma finds Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 4-point Knicks lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. When we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call
court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And New York, looking at who they got. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Payne, and it's Anunoby in at the 3.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Here's Payne. Kuzma pulls it in. The Bucks trail. Here's Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne, covered by Lillard. From past the arc. Payne can't hit. The Bucks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Jericho Sims. First personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Bridges deciding where to go with it.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Kicks it out to Lillard to take the lead, and it's good on the way in. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said, if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks, David.
Something about the little guy willing.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Where I call it funky.
Here's Lillard. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Brunson kicks to Hart. New York moving the ball around. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Hart. Hart's got 3 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, get off me.
And you know He knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Brunson outside. No good with the wing jumping. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Offensive rebound. Anunoby sends it back. Outside, Towns. On baseline, Jay. Got it. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Brunson against Lillard. Takes a shot at the elbow. It counts.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. And stolen by Anunoby. And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Substitution for your Bucks.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Trent. Here's Prince. Good D by Anunoby. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. And a big mental mistake as they get called for the timeout when they have none remaining. And they're going to pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
And guys, you know that during the last timeout, the guys are all reminding each other, hey, we don't have any left. What a huge error.
Certainly, Greg, not one we see very often, but it does happen. His mind was